Hi guys, today I have a collab video for you. This is a collaboration with Callie from Threesixtynails. She invited me to do this top 6 spring hollow polishes and I thought that was a really great idea. And I will of course have her channel linked down below. Make sure you go check her out. She is super sweet and she has a lot of nail polish videos if you're interested. But over here today I picked actually 8 polishes. I think I have my top 6 and then there are 2 more that I really think are worth mentioning. But out of my top 6, I do have 2 mainstream polishes, which nowadays seems to be a miracle because I am so obsessed with indie polishes. The 2 mainstream polishes that I picked one is from Zoya. This is Zoya Cadence. This is one of their scatter hollow polishes, and most of their scatter hollows are a little bit on the deeper side, more like fall and winter polishes, but this one is lighter and it's pinker, so color wise it's really spring fitting. It's more so like a lighter pink with a strong rosy tone. It's a little bit grandma-like, which I really love. But at the same time, because it has all those scattered hollows in there, it makes it a little bit cool tone leaning. So it's not too warm or too cool. It's just perfect for almost every skin tone. And I really don't think you can go wrong with this. Honestly, you could wear this all year round too. So the formula, of course, is very easy. It's Zoya. So this is a good polish if you haven't picked it up. The next mainstream polish I picked is from Finger Paints. This one I got from Sally's Beauty Supply a couple of years ago, and it came from a summer collection. That entire collection was more so red and pink. This one was definitely a outlier, and the shade, by the way, the shade name is called Pixie Dust. This is just a gorgeous kind of muted light grayish blue color. And it's very calming, it's very soothing, and I think it fits those rainy, gloomy days. And I feel in spring, where I live, it rains a lot, and often I just have this kind of really gloomy mood, and I feel those kind of colors really fits that. So I have to pick a more like subdued color like this. And this one, the hollow is a linear hollow in there, but it's not super blinding. It's definitely more on the subtle side, which I am totally fine with. And the formula is really opaque. It's 2-coater and I really have no complaints. Then going into my indies, I have to start with ILNP Daydreamer. This one is categorized as a ultra metallic on their website, but it does have a ton of hollow glitters in there, so I think it totally is also a hollow polish. This one is, no joke, ultra metallic. It's super blinding, super shiny, but the shade itself is this muted kind of metallic rose gold. So it looks neutral, but it looks glittery. So it's a very different kind of look. It's like a glamorous, subtle polish, if that's even a thing. But you just have to wear this and understand what it actually means. It's totally office appropriate, even though it is so ultra glittery. I typically just use 2 coats. You can barely still kind of see my nail line after 2 coats, but I really don't mind it because it's so blinding. I don't think nobody's paying attention to that. So I would highly recommend this shade. Then I have Native War Paint Lightning, and you guys know ever since I received this from PR last year, I was just in love with it. This is such a unique shade. It's a mid-tone shimmery kind of sky blue color. I usually don't even like mid-tone blues, and this one is so unique though because it's shimmery but also dual chromy, but also it's hollow. Like, I just cannot categorize it into any category. It has so many different finishes combined in one, which makes it super unique. And even right here you can see the hollowness, but also kind of like a grayed out tone on the edges. It's just very different and unique. And to today I still couldn't decide if this is a kind of crushed shimmer polish in a clear base, or is this a light blue base? Like, it's just, it tricks your eye. I don't know what to think of it when I look at it. And super unique, super perfect shade for the spring too because of the lightness of it. Then I have Cupcake Polish Chicago. When it comes to hollows, I just don't think you can go wrong with Cupcake polish. They do hollows so well. I picked this one specifically because one, the name is Chicago and I live in Chicago. Two, the color is a little bit more on the lighter side. I do have a slight fill line of this polish already. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I've worn this polish quite a few times and I love it. This is just a ultra hollow that's in this lighter kind of fuchsia pink color, and you really couldn't go wrong with it. The formula is so good. Like I said, Cupcake does ultra hollow or any sort of hollow really well, so you wouldn't be disappointed. The last one is from Color Infinity. The color is called All I Need Is Faith and Trust. This one I have a serious fill line. I hope you can see it's down there. I've used this polish a ton. This is a weird tone, I have to say, because it's like a silver hollow, but it has a touch of sage green in there. But that touch of green really just made all that difference. Like, it just wins my heart like no other. I didn't wear this polish after I owned it for like the longest time, but once I tried it, I just couldn't stop wearing it because this guy, honestly, it would fit all seasons. But especially in the winter and spring, when you are kind of craving for a lighter, kind of icy green color, this is perfect for it. If your nails are long like mine, you probably would need 3 coats, but I typically just wear 2 now because I don't want to ran out of this polish. I think it's so beautiful, and 2 coats you can kind of still see the nail line just a little bit, but I don't mind it. But anyways, I just think this is a totally gorgeous polish. I know they are out of business now, so it's probably hard to find it, but if you see it on any sort of D-stash, don't hesitate to pick it up. All right, now we're at my 2 honorable mentions. The first one is Different Dimension Olivia. The reason why I only categorized it as a honorable mention is because I already have 2 blues. I already have 2 blues in my top 6, so I really don't want to be overly redundant. But this one is a really good one because it's the perfect Cinderella blue shade. It has a pretty strong shimmer. You can even see it just right there. And also the hollow in here, I think it's a scattered hollow look, and it just adds that sparkle on top of this shimmery polish. It really has that just cute look. Imagine like Cinderella at the ball. Like, that's exactly the kind of feel that I get from this polish, and I think it's perfect for the spring. The very last one might seem really boring to you, but this is from LynB Designs, and the color is called Coral Dilemma. This looks boring, but it is so good. It's just a light nudie pink color. It's very nude and it fits my skin tone perfectly. It's basically one of those shades that would fit any occasions, and it has a very subtle kind of hollowness in there. It's subtle, and for that reason, it's even better because I want it to be nude. I want it to be blending in with my skin tone. I don't want it to stand out, but at the same time, it has this subtle kind of sparkle. So it just looks really elegant and really soft. This kind of shade, again, it really could be worn all year round, but especially in spring, that softness, that cuteness, it just fits the season really well. So I have to bring this up, and I think any sort of like light nude with a dust of hollow in there would be perfect for spring. But that's my top 6 plus 2 honorable mention picks for my spring hollows, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I don't really do top picks at all, other than my like annual favorite manis, because it's just too hard. I have over 1,000 nail polishes. It's basically impossible to pick top picks, like top 10, forget it, there's no way. But I do really enjoy how Callie like really broke it down to top hollows, but also top spring hollows. I think that made it much easier for me. If you enjoy those kind of videos, let me know. I can probably consider doing them more often, and I would definitely have my category a little bit more narrowed down, so that way it helps me to pick my polishes. But regardless, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.